As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the effect that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
19, Charger, 19.
Throwing on seconds. Look at all this time. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Etienne on 3rd down. Breaks the tackle. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
And 10 from the 32. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
59.
Go. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's good to McConkey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
He's got a man left. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, go Lion. Set. 380.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look at him. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
At the 39-yard line.
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. 380.
First and 10, Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
380. Run.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give him their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and early momentum with that field goal.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. It starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
He'll pass it this time. Hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Trying to throw this from the gun. As a man, Justin Jefferson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. When you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Richard set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. And that one's complete. Mario Hampton. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Shotgun gig to Hampton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Herbert now off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Dicker checks out the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 10, Vikings 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd down, looking for options. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. Get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Reichert connects there. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
The Chargers take
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton gets it out of his own read. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the 2nd. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Home troops right. Hey, go lion. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Go.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lion. Hey, ram. 21.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. The throw is caught, and this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Cap it. Go. Baylor tight. Reel it.
Herbert from the gun. On the move, headed right. Complete here to Hinton. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
12. Hey, Ray.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. McConkey's got it on the sideline. Now Pressure on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football's coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Now throw to start the drive. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple of choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Come on.
He's back to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. One last play before the break. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. Now Herbert to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10, looking to throw. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Hold the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start their second half with some needed points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 24. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
21.
Back to Hampton. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
21. Homie trips right. Set.
Herbert on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Hey, go lion. Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
59, 59. Hey, ram.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, easy. We'll go forward.
Herbert throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense is set. First and 10.
5-9.
Herbert to throw once more. Throw left side, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Man in motion here. First play's a design run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. This time looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Motioning left is their running back. And they'll throw, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's see his back. Here's Rashad White. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Ken, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Home troops right. Careful.
Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie Williams incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
18 Cardinal.
To the air on third and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Looking right, and he finds him. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10, it's again to White. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ray. Go.
Herbert from the gun. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the fourth.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
The Chargers.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Warriors, 60 by 6. 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on. Hit. Nice, tap to 60.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates noticed. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It's Herbert once more. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he could only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Let's go. Cap it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Pass play now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
60 Maverick. Stephanie. Bronco 19 Lion. 18 5
Running back sent in motion.
Ready, right?
They'll throw here on 1st. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
7 Pirates. Come on. Set. 60 Bison.
Rolling from the gun here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5
on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Quick on the draw to White. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from...
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So a song heart I wore when it came hard to breathe.